now it was different though. As we got older, we started working more and adding a lot more stress to our lives. And I guess we just fell out of the habit of spending time together. I couldn't remember the last time we'd been out on a date. It unfortunately ruined our intimacy too. We hadn't done anything in years. It was starting to affect me. I barely even felt like I had a husband anymore. I didn't want to cheat on him, but I had urges to. And I knew it would happen eventually if something didn't change. The problem was, we tried countless times and nothing worked. It was like my husband wasn't even attracted to me anymore. We rented tapes from an adult store and watched online movies, but they didn't help. I bought a bunch of nice lingerie to try to make myself more appealing to him, but he barely even seemed to notice. We even tried different oils and supplements, but those had no effect either. I didn't know what else to do. I often recommended that he take happy pills, but he always avoided the conversation when I brought it up. James claimed that they weren't good long term, and he didn't want to depend on them. I had begged him multiple times, but he always refused, so we continued to have the same problem, and there didn't seem to be any solution. After so long of not being together in that way, we started to have other issues too. We began to argue and fight all the time. It wasn't even always about the happy pills either. Sometimes we would fight over almost nothing at all. There was always a lot of tension between us no matter what was going on. It became so insane that we didn't even sleep in the same room anymore. Most days we barely spoke to each other. I could tell that my husband blamed me for most of it, but I think it was more just to make himself feel better. He had to feel guilty that we couldn't be intimate, but he still refused to try the pills. Then, after this had been going on for some time, it began to get even worse. James seemed to be slowly losing his mind.